I will go, I will go anywhere you lead me, yeah. I will go. I have studied people who have risen and stood and finished to the end. I have studied people who did not even start. I've studied people who started and did well and fell. First for my own life, and then to be able to unravel this cancer of not finishing strong in the body. Are we together? I can tell you 95% of the people who have fallen in history and in the Bible are a lot more upright and sincere than many people in our generation, yet they did not stand. That means we have to learn. There is something we need to understand about man. There is a lot of blind bold face and arrogance that people are communicating in the body of Christ. There have been sincere people who carry this baton of the faith with integrity and truth. And even with that, some of them did not finish strong. It therefore is a challenge for us to understand, what does it take to stand and survive, being a light even to the end. You may examine many principles. You may say they were not anointed and demons came and destroyed them, or they didn't understand this. They can be very valid reasons. But one of the greatest reasons is that they do not understand the construct of the fallen man. You see, when you understand yourself in light of the limitation that is upon all men, it will put pressure on you to need God as a matter of life and death. Your need for God will be artificial until and unless it is derived from this revelation of how incapacitated you are out of the assistance of God. When it has to do with the issue of the flesh, there is no man who sustains by default indefinitely the capacity to survive the varieties of the, what do they call it now? The various chains that the flesh can bring upon an individual. Please listen very carefully. For someone, tonight's message will be a lifeline. Is what you will hold on to, that at the end of your life you will stand with strength and with grace. When Dr. Panam was speaking about this, our dear ones here, and was praying for them, you know what was in my mind? I'm very philosophical in my thinking. I was not even really focusing on the people and him. Number one, I was looking at the age difference, and then number two, I was asking, what did he know and what did he find that kept him there? Because my goodness, this world, we have seen skilled musicians that did not last 6 months, like Orange. They came out with fire and that's it. This race requires a skill. Have you seen people run 100 meters and others don't even know how to stand well? From the first step they are gone. Others will run to the end. Others in running, they've not taken time to master this thing. The flesh is a subject that has been approached from two standpoints. Number one, from a standpoint of avoidance. People refuse to talk about it simply because of the embarrassing situations that are wrapped around the subject of the flesh. When you are dealing with the matters of the flesh, it comes with a lot of embarrassment because it seems to expose man's limitation at its highest. So most people prefer to throw it away and not talk about it. And sadly, some of the teachings that float around the body of Christ today use all kinds of things to just cover it and push it away, whereas people are dying and they need help and need it fast. Number two,